What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Holden Gaming channel, your place for Star Wars content and more. Today's video, we're going to be ranking all the game modes in Star Wars Battlefront 2 from worst to best. I hope you guys enjoy. Thought this would be a fun type of ranking video to do, and I haven't done a ranking video in a while, so I thought I'd kind of mix it up a little bit from just the normal gameplay and kills of the week and all that good stuff. But let's just jump right into it. Starting off in last place, we have Starfighter Showdown. At least I believe that's what it is. It's the mode where it's hero starfighters, and it's essentially Hero Showdown but with starfighters. I don't think I've literally ever played this mode, to be completely honest. I know it's not that popular. Really, starfighters in Battlefront 2 isn't really my thing. Just I prefer ground combat, and this is purely based off of my personal opinions. So personally, I think this game mode is last. There's just not a lot. It's just a simple game mode that I just don't really care for, to be honest, and I don't think a lot of people care for it, so that's why I'm putting Starfighter Showdown in last. Coming after Starfighter Showdown, we have Starfighter Assault. Now, don't get me wrong, Starfighter Assault can be very fun. I mean, there's a lot of cool maps and some cool objectives and stuff like that, but again, starfighter combat is just really not my thing. I still prefer ground combat. I just find it more fun. That's really all there is to it. I mean, Starfighter Assault, I don't think they need to change anything, which obviously they're not going to now because they stopped updating the game, but I don't think it's really that it was made poorly. It's really just that Starfighter Assault is not really my thing. That's really the only reason I put it there. It's definitely more fun than Starfighter Showdown, that's for sure, but still just not as fun as these other game modes that I'm going to go through. Alright, coming after Starfighter Assault, we have Extraction, which really sucks because Extraction was really fun in Battlefront 2015. You could have heroes, the maps were really cool. It's just, it's pretty subpar, to be honest, in this game. There's no heroes, which is a bummer for me because I really like hero combat, and I could get some crazy kill streaks as heroes in Battlefront 2015 on Extraction. But you can't really do that. It's limited to enforcers, which you can dominate as a death trooper in Extraction or Blast or Strike, to be honest. It's like playing a hero. But yeah, it's just kind of not a lot of maps for it, kind of a thrown in their game mode where they obviously didn't put a ton of time into it, so that's the only reason Extraction is where it is. Super fun in Battlefront 2015, pretty lackluster in Battlefront 2. Coming in after Extraction, we have Strike. Strike is like, it's not bad, it's just kind of there. It's a small player game mode, no heroes, very like small objective based combat. It's normally the people that play Strike aren't as good, to be honest. If you go into Strike, the players are normally not as good. It's a fun game mode, but it's nothing crazy, to be honest. It's a mediocre game mode. It's not bad, it's just not good. It's not Supremacy, it's not Hero Showdown, stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I put Strike where it is. There are some cool maps, cool objectives. The coolest one is probably Naboo, where you have to protect like the 2 gunships and stuff, where the map actually looks different for that game mode of Strike. But otherwise, it's mediocre at best. Coming in after Strike, we have Blast, and now we're getting into the like solid game modes. Blast, I think it's 10 players on both sides, just straight up team deathmatch. No objective, no heroes, of course. That'd be crazy if there were heroes. But yeah, just team deathmatch. Really nothing crazy about it, but there's nothing bad about it. It's definitely a fun game mode. I love playing Blast. I know a lot of other people like playing Blast, so yeah, definitely a lot of fun. It's fun to try and get as many kills as you can, see how many kills. I think a couple times I've gotten 50, which is pretty crazy, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy it. Some cool maps. There are maps from Battlefront 2015 on the Blast playlist where you can play on Vestman, the same map as Battlefront 2015, and some other maps that are real cool. So cool maps. It uses a ton of maps for this. Team deathmatch, nothing bad about it, really nothing negative about Blast. So yeah, that's why I put Blast where it is. After Blast, we have Co-op. Now, Co-op is a really good game mode to if you're just getting the game. It's fantastic for leveling up your heroes. I don't play it a ton because I prefer playing against players, but if you're just getting the game and and for casual players as well, people that just, get on the game every once in a while. I know a lot of people love co-op, which is why I wanted to put it where it is. I play it, but I don't play it a ton, but I know a lot of other people like it, and it is a lot of fun, to be honest. Even though you're facing AI, there's so many of them, especially in the last phases, it makes it real fun. But it's a lot of fun getting crazy, like multi-kills on the last phase of co-op, and it's just a cool game mode. I really like the maps they use. You can play on the starships, it's just a lot of fun. Which, side note, imagine how amazing the original trilogy Supremacy would be if we had starships. That would be like, imagine playing on a Star Destroyer. Like, that would be sick. But, whatever. Next, after co-op, we have HVV. HVV, definitely a very fun game mode. The one thing that takes away from it is it's so spammy, because it's 4v4 and people are just spamming abilities. You can't really have a sophisticated duel, which is why Hero Showdown is actually above it. But, it's still a ton of fun. I know HVV has definitely been a favorite of mine for a long time, along with the other game modes I'm about to list. The only downside to it is the spam. It's just so spammy. People just running at you, hitting you with every ability they have along with everyone else's abilities, and it can get a little overwhelming, especially if you're facing a team of all prestiges and your team is just a bunch of, people that got the game 3 days ago. But it's definitely a really fun game mode, and that hero v hero combat, a ton of fun. And that's why I put Hero Showdown at number 4. Coming in after Heroes versus Villains, we have Galactic Assault. Galactic Assault, I've always loved Galactic Assault. It's really cool because it has so many maps, really cool maps, and really cool objectives. The objectives usually have something to do with something that happened in the movies, and I think that's really cool. Kind of like you're reliving a battle. For instance, like Geonosis, you're reliving the Battle of Geonosis with those objectives. You're reliving the Battle of Yavin, all these different cool things. The Battle of Hoth, which is literally the same as the movies. So it's just really cool objective-based combat. You can play heroes. It's really good for getting, crazy kill streaks and stuff like that where there are no AI, so people can't complain and be like, you only got those many kills because, in Supremacy they're AI, but, it's whatever. It's just a ton of fun, 20v20. It can get a little overwhelming in the last phase with, 20v20 people just throwing grenades everywhere, and it gets a little crazy. I have noticed that Battlefront 2, as far as ability spam, is much worse than Battlefront 2015. Battlefront 2015 is a lot more chill than Battlefront 2 when it comes to spam. I will say that. For all the faults of the game, it's a little more chill. But, we move. But yeah, Galactic Assault coming in at number 3. Now, coming in for the second spot, this was a really tough decision. We have Hero Showdown. Now, Hero Showdown is one of the, definitely in the top 2 of best game modes in the game. It definitely could go number 1. It's super fun game mode. Doing duels in Hero Showdown is super fun. I just decided that the number 1 spot is slightly better. I just enjoy it more for me. But Hero Showdown is super fun. I love making Hero Showdown videos. It's really cool when you get civilized opponents that actually 1v1 instead of 2v1ing you, which that's really fun always to do 1v1s and stuff like that. Really just a 2v2, hero game mode, a lot of fun, great for lightsaber duels or competitive, a lot more competitive players play Hero Showdown. So it's definitely a super fun game mode. I know it's really popular. A bunch of people make Hero Showdown videos and get a bunch of views, which is why I do it as well. But I always have fun playing Hero Showdown. It's a lot of fun, and it was a tough decision. I just decided to put it at number 2. Coming in at number 1, we have Supremacy. Supremacy is just definitely like kind of the trademark of Battlefront 2. You can play on original trilogy, sequel trilogy, prequel trilogy. It's just cool because you have the ground-based combat, and then you have the in the ship combat, at least for sequel and prequel. For original trilogy, you don't have that, which sucks, but for prequel and sequel, you play on the ground and then you move to the ships. And I really like how versatile it is and how large this game mode is with the AI and the 20v20. It definitely does a good job of recreating that kind of, you know, massive battle that's going on during the prequels or, you know, any era you're playing. So I really enjoy it. I like how you play on the ground and in the air. I just really enjoy that, and that's why I put it at number 1. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're watching on Reddit and you want to find my channel, it's Holden Space Gaming. Tomorrow's video is going to be Battlefront 2015 Kills of the Week. Stay tuned for that. I've got some really, really cool kills for that Kills of the Week. It's pretty sick. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.